2 years. It has been 2 long, exhausting years since Hamas's surprise attack on the 7th of October. And the world finally has a peace deal, a deal that could end the war in Gaza. The declaration came after 3 days of indirect negotiations in Egypt. Both Hamas and Israel have agreed to it. US President Donald Trump will visit Israel on Monday. He will speak before the Knesset also and will meet with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. The first phase is set to begin soon with the return of the hostages. For a region addicted to ceasefires that don't last, this plan feels both familiar and radically new. But as with all things West Asia and all things Trump, it's also complicated. Our next report tells you why.
It began as many turning points in world politics now do, with a post on Truth Social. Donald Trump announced the Gaza peace deal. The Israeli cabinet has formally approved the first phase of the peace plan. A ceasefire is supposed to now be in effect. Here's the roadmap. Israel will withdraw troops to an agreed line, maintaining control over roughly 53% of Gaza for now. Hamas will release 20 hostages alive, followed by the return of the bodies of 28 deceased captives. In exchange, Israel will free around 1,950 Palestinian prisoners, including 250 serving life terms. Humanitarian aid will then finally flow. To keep the peace, a multinational task force, around 200 troops, will monitor the ceasefire. It will be led by the US, but composed of forces from Egypt, Qatar, Turkey, and the UAE. If the first phase holds, the next steps are supposed to follow like falling dominoes. Gaza will be demilitarized. A transitional governing committee of Palestinian technocrats will then take over. This will be supervised by a board of peace chaired by Trump himself. Former UK Prime Minister Tony Blair is expected to serve as vice chair. Hamas will have no future role in Gaza's governance, though its members may be offered amnesty or safe passage abroad. And finally, the pièce de résistance. There will be a Trump economic development plan to rebuild Gaza.
I think it's going to be great. I think it's the hostages will be coming back Monday or Tuesday. I'll probably be there. I hope to be there, and we're planning on leaving sometime Sunday, and I look forward to it. And everybody I see is celebrating in Israel, but they're celebrating in many other countries too.
But if you followed West Asian peace efforts before, you know what's coming next. Here's what could derail this shiny new peace plan before it even begins. First is Hamas and its disarmament. The group hasn't committed to laying down arms. Second is Israel's withdrawal. Trump's plan envisions a 3-phase Israeli withdrawal. The first step is leaving only a security perimeter. No timeline has been announced for that last step, a detail that makes everyone nervous. Third is who governs Gaza. A technocratic transitional committee sounds good on paper, but it's a bureaucratic black hole in practice. Interestingly, many foreign policy analysts see echoes of Joe Biden's 2024 ceasefire framework in Trump's 20-point plan. Biden's proposal had also envisioned a 3-phase approach. It collapsed after just 6 weeks, though. Trump's version borrows the same structure, but he has replaced Biden's cautious diplomacy with trademark bluster. However, the world still remains optimistic.
Yeah, I was just given a note by...
The plan drew an immediate endorsement from Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who called Trump to congratulate him on the historic peace plan. Modi also called Netanyahu, praising his strong leadership and welcoming the release of hostages. Interestingly, Israeli reports suggest that Benjamin Netanyahu paused the Security Cabinet meet to talk to Prime Minister Modi. Now it's tempting to see this as a triumph of diplomacy, and perhaps for now it is. But the deal rests on fragile ground. Mutual exhaustion, political survival, and Trump's appetite for legacy making. Israel wants security. Hamas wants survival. Trump wants history to remember that he ended the Gaza war, that many others couldn't. However, no one in West Asia believes in everlasting peace anymore. So perhaps the goal for now is just progress.
Want the facts?
The latest developments?
News that gets straight to the point.
Well, we've got all three just for you. This is Firstpost Live, a brand new show, your window into what really matters.
Don't miss it.